I don't know why I'm breaking out. It's all like on one side, so it could be like the side I sleep on, or maybe I leave my hand a lot, but this one's really huge. So we're gonna do faux mole today. Then cut for masks, although masks could like, well, be causing this. Let's add some color. And it easily can go just on top of that zitty poo. Good enough. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am wearing clothing, so maybe I should just readjust my hair so you can tell that I'm wearing clothing. But today we're going through all the empties that I have since I moved here, which is not very many because a lot of things I did have to buy like brand new. There wasn't much that I like brought over from Arizona. All that stuff is still there, so when I go back home it exists for me to use. So yeah, not quite a lot of things, not big things, but still quite a bit of things, if that makes any sense. So let's go ahead and jump right in. This has been my little bag that I've been using. It's this Brooklinen tote bag because we got Brooklinen bed sheets, pillows, and yeah, and every order came with like a free little tote. So we try to use these as much as you can because I have recently like found out that in order to like offset plastic bags, these totes, like you have to use it like a certain amount of like 1,000 times for it to like offset the cost of the plastic bags, because it's just like a sham, because that like these are made out of cotton and it's so like bad for the soil and like the production of cotton. Anyways, the point is I'm trying to use these everywhere I can to offset all of that stuff, although I do have quite a big bit of like plastic bags, so we're trying where we can. Anyways, on that note, let's go ahead and talk about what we finished. So I have 2 sheet masks here. These are the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Josh loves to get these. This is like his little like treat ourselves type of thing. He'll always buy it for me. I'm not the one that like goes out and like specifically buys it, but he loves doing it. He's like, I bought you one, but please like put the other one on me, so like he can have his little moment too. They're nice for like the moment. I don't think they provide long-lasting hydration, and I don't think this is like a type of thing that you should be using if you are looking for like a boost of hydration long term. It's really just like in the moment, but as soon as that all sinks in, like you're gonna start feeling dry again. So just kind of like a special thing to do, but not really like helpful for what it claims to do. So yep, we have 2 because Josh used one and I used the other one. You're gonna notice there's a lot of like mini sized items, and like I said, because I just moved, so therefore there is like a lot of things that are travel size for traveling. So I have the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Frizz Control Sculpting Gel. I had bought a travel sized curly hair thing. Obviously I have like wavy-ish hair, so I have some hair gel, especially because humidity and my frizzy hair like do not go well together. This is like a pretty good gel. Oh, let me turn on off the AC real quick. Forgot that thing was on because it doesn't turn on as much because the weather is finally cooling down. So exciting in the sense that like it's not summer, but that means winter is coming and I'm not ready for an East Coast winter. So I liked it. I might purchase it in the future. This kind of made it really blue toned right now, but yeah, just a travel size. I have a different hair gel that I'm using right now. Okay, hopefully it's not as bluish. Now do what I can in editing to kind of bring some warmth to it. So I have a feeling I'm pretty blue, but it's also like way past the lighting that I would use. I had also used up the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Defining Cream. I personally like it. It's one of my favorite drugstore ones. I have the full size. I have used quite a bit amount of bottles, number of bottles of the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curling Cream. And it's just nice to just kind of use, help kind of my waves and like whatever curl is going to form, because sometimes like I get little ringlets at the bottom, like if you were to curl your hair like on a curling wand. And I just find that it helps kind of like guide them into shape if they're gonna take shape, but never like curly hair, just pretty wavy. Also helps with the frizz just a tiny bit, especially when I've been sleeping on it and it just wakes up kind of crazy. So yeah, I used up the travel size, obviously, because I moved. And it took me a while to buy like the full size, but I do have them. I have a couple of nail polishes in here, and you're gonna see this exploded. So I have the Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. I love Seche Vite for when I'm wearing regular nail polish. It just gives them really shiny, and if you are not perfect when it comes to application wise, I do find that this kind of just helps cover like any little imperfections that you might have. Obviously, if you super mess up, it won't save it completely, but it'll do a great job. So I have repurchased it and I'm currently using it. And then I'm also calling it quits on the Sally Hansen Insta Dry color in Oh My Gray. I love this shade of gray. I definitely had to go out and repurchase it. That's how much I loved it. I used it the last time on my toes. It's what I'm currently wearing on my toes right now, but this is just really globby and it's more than halfway done and it's kind of like the end of its life. I also feel like traveling with like nail polishes on an airplane kind of also messed up like the consistency of some of them. So yeah, I just had to replace it. I haven't gone to like a store to repurchase it because I would have to walk there and I'm not used to doing that. And there's not really that many like one-stop shops for where I am, so it's like you really have to like plan to go, and I just haven't, because I have other nail polishes, and I've actually been really loving using Madame Glam, which is a gel polish, not sponsored by the way, and that video wasn't sponsored either, but it's just so convenient to have gel polish. Especially like with how like busy I am, I just really appreciate not having to do my nails every couple of days, even though like right now I am wearing normal polish because I was in like a purple mood and I only have 3 shades of gel polish. Okay, more sample sets. I have a couple of Sunday Riley Clean Rinse Clarifying Scalp Serum. Just a couple samples, and it's basically salicylic acid, glycolic acid, some vitamins, and jasmine, and it's just like this clear little gel. You kind of just put it all over your scalp, and it's just supposed to help like exfoliate. So if you have like a lot of buildup, it's supposed to kind of like work through that, or if you have like a bunch of like dead skin buildup, it's supposed to help. I have a lot of like dead skin buildup. I just do. Kind of sucks, and I did not find that these really helped or like took away like some itchiness. Super sensitive scalp if you haven't like catch my drift. So I definitely would not recommend the Sunday Riley Clean Rinse, especially because they're so expensive, just like the brand on itself, and there's a bunch of other products that you could use for the same purpose. So if you have a lot of like scalp buildup, I kind of don't recommend this. It's kind of bleh. It's just a waste of money and time. Probably other products that you can do to get rid of the buildup didn't do much for me. Okay, did I go through my entire set? Maybe? Okay, so I finished up the Laneige water sleeping mask sample and the lip sleeping mask, and they were part of like this for a birthday gift for this year. Yeah, 2021. I really liked the sleeping mask. However, I don't think I would purchase it because there's other things that are cheaper that kind of have that same like thickness. So it was nice to use it up. I made it last, but probably wouldn't go out to buy it. And then the Laneige water sleeping mask I absolutely did not like. I kind of just ended up using it all over like my chest and my neck, and kind of provides some hydration there like when I went to bed, because you're supposed to treat those areas too, duh. But yeah, it's just not enough. Same thing, it kind of feel like the same as like the Neutrogena Hydro Boost sheet mask. It just kind of doesn't do much long term. It just feels nice in the meantime. So yeah, I mean, if you have super oily skin, you might really enjoy this, but if you have like normal to dry skin and you are looking for like hydration, I would just stick away. There's other things you could use that work a lot better. I have a Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream Deluxe little sample. We have a lot of Sunday Riley. I ended up helping like a representative of Sunday Riley at my job in Arizona. I helped her out marketing wise, like marketing material wise, and in return she just gave me a bunch of like goodies. So I have a lot of Sunday Riley, and I don't think I really had much before. I may have like gotten like a random like deluxe Good Jane sample from Sephora previously, but like she hooked it up for me, and so I have a lot that I probably never would have tried if it wasn't for her. So I actually really like this. This is so nice for the summertime. It was still like kind of like that gel consistency, but it did give me hydration, and I did feel like my skin was like really nice when I was using this. I haven't researched how much it cost, but I think it's something I will like revisit and see if I'm interested in buying during like the spring or maybe like next summer, because I know as we get into like the fall and the winter it's gonna get drier, and I don't think it would hold up for my skin personally, but definitely something I am considering purchasing in the future. Just it's not the right time right now. So yeah, okie dokie. More sample packets. This is the Innisfree pore clearing clay mask, wash off mask. This was at a time when I was breaking out all over as soon as I got here, and nothing was working for my skin, so I was trying literally everything. I don't think this did anything. I didn't want to purchase like a full size of like a clay mask that was going to dry out all the breakouts I was getting. It was kind of like this situation going on, but it was like more all over. This is just happening on one side, so that's like more telling me that I'm like probably doing this a lot, or something's touching my face on the side that's like not happening. I don't know if it's my phone. I don't think so, because when I talk to people I usually do speakerphone or AirPods. So, and I like basically like disinfect my phone like every day, so I don't think it's that. So it's something that I'm like, it could be this, I don't know. Anyways, this didn't do anything for my breakouts. A lot of my breakouts are more hormonal than like surface wise, and that's why we have this today. So don't think it would really have done much, but I had it, so I tried it. Like I said, more Sunday Riley stuff. This is the CEO Vitamin C Rich Hydration Cream. I enjoyed this. It's a vitamin C cream, and vitamin C is something that like, I don't know why, it's like so much work for me to do for some reason. I just don't love the consistency of like vitamin C serums. I don't know, I just feel like they don't hydrate my skin, and I feel like more often than not I need a serum to give my moisturizer the little boost that it needs of hydration. So I feel like that's probably why I don't like this, but because this was combined, it was okay. It's Sunday Riley, so I'm not gonna buy it because it's expensive, and I don't think I was like that wowed by it. But if you also feel the same way as I do, and maybe do use vitamin C and see a difference and don't have as dry skin, you might like it. And if you want to spend the money on like good brands, good quality ingredients. I don't have that much makeup, and this is kind of like skincare also. This is a deluxe sample of the Rock Multi-Correction Fine 5-in-1 Chest, Neck, and Face Cream, and this just had SPF 30 in it. I basically only used it on my neck and my chest because since I am out and about, I know I'm probably like talking your ear off about this, but I have to walk around to go to places now, and I'm not used to that because back home, whether it was California and Arizona, you just had to drive everywhere. Like nothing was made for like walking distance, because like you're not packed like sardines like you are on a city in the East Coast where like real estate is very limited. So because I've been out and about, I really upped my skincare and my sunscreen game. So I had this, I think I got this from my mother-in-law, not quite sure, but yeah, just kind of like extra protection and moisturizer for this lovely area, and that's probably why I'm pale as a ghost right now. But it's also like this weird blue lighting because I don't have direct sunlight coming into the apartment. Okay, now we can talk about makeup items. This was in my year-long project pan. This is the Beauty Blender Opal Essence Serum Primer. It was okay. I really did enjoy it when my skin needed like hydration and some glowiness because it was so dry. It does smell like cinnamon, which is weird, and I did not like that. Kind of like off-put me, and I don't remember where I got this sample, but I probably won it wouldn't buy it or wouldn't seek it out. But reminds me, I need to start collecting my makeup samples because I always like, or my makeup empties, because I always like doing like how much makeup I've used up in a year. Just kind of perspective to see how much like I'm buying versus how much I'm actually using up. And I think a lot of it just ends up getting decluttered, so it puts it into perspective for me. So put that to the side. And then I have the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara, which is actually one of my favorite mascaras of all time. There was a point in my life like I would always just buy the full size of these, but you know, eventually I stopped having a job and I went to college, and you can't really justify spending $25 on mascara. You have to constantly replace, even though I don't spend that much money on coffee or eating out, so like realistically it would have been the equivalent of like getting your coffee for a week if you got it every day. But I don't know, that's just not the way I roll. So I usually get the samples when I am in a treat myself mood, but not right now. That is everything. Oh no, wait, I have one more. One more non-makeup sample though. This is the La Roche-Posay Tolerian Double Repair Moisturizer. This is just a good basic moisturizer. La Roche-Posay has good ingredients. It is a little bit more pricey at the drugstore, but it's still drugstore price nonetheless. My fiance Josh, which you have seen him a couple times, he actually likes this moisturizer and uses the full size of it, and they also sell it with an SPF version. He loves it. It's the one that he uses if he's gonna use moisturizer. If he's gonna buy moisturizer, it's this one, which is a lot more than a lot of guys. But I feel like that's what happens when it's like they have a girl. Maybe? Just me? I don't know. But I had a little sample that got used up like in the process of moving, because like we were like in a hotel and I was like also like out and about, so yeah, just got used up. Josh uses it, buys the full size. Now that's officially everything, and yeah, now I can put this little baggie away because I don't think I have anything I'm using up quite right away, and I don't have like trash just sitting in the corner of my room, which Josh absolutely hates. So I need to find like a little basket that takes like a shape rather than like this bag that's just like, I don't know. I think it's better to see like a physical hard thing than like this soft thing full of stuff that just sits there. At least is my logic. But let me know what is something that you finished up this month that you are happy is out of your life and will never repurchase, because I think those are always the interesting ones, and it helps me stay away from like products that may not work like the best. So leave that in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!